Hi everyone, I hope you're starting to feel really Christmassy. This week's Sandy Prawn production is all about the Christmas cracker, and as this year is a bit different to normal, Sandy and I are going to be making personalised Christmas crackers for the family, so everyone has something a bit special to go with their Christmas dinner. I'll be showing you how to make some really beautiful crackers. Sandy will be making some too and sharing some interesting facts about the origins of the cracker. She'll also be testing her hand-picked cracker jokes, so feel free to laugh or groan in the right places. Right, time to get started. We hope you enjoy Christmas crackers. So this is the paper we're going to be using for our cracker. Isn't it absolutely beautiful? It's a William Morris print, but it's been embossed with some gold, which just brings it to life. It's absolutely sumptuous. Fabulous, good job, Sand. So what I've done, I've downloaded a cracker template from the internet. So what I need to do now is to trace this pattern onto our paper. So that's the paper all cut out, and what I've done is to put a couple of folds in there, just so that's going to be the part of the cracker that goes in, so we want that to disappear to the inside. So I'm just going to fold this side the same now. Now, as this paper is fairly thin, I'm going to add a little support in the middle in the shape of a thin cardboard tube, which is going to sit in there like that. If your paper is much thicker or you've got thin card, you probably don't need this at all. And we have to put in, most importantly, our snap. So I'm just going to feed that through the middle like that, and then we'll actually fix the ends in a moment. So what we need to do now is to have a little glue. So I'm going to just run a little bit of glue across the top here to get the first edge fixed, and then we'll roll it and attach the other. So that'll just keep that nice and straight. There we go. And now I'm just going to roll it to pick up that far edge. And I'm going to put a bit of glue on there as well. Oh, it's starting to look like a cracker already, isn't it? Now I'm going to tie the ends together. And I'm just using a small piece of string here, just so that I can get the end nice and tight, because you don't want anything to fall out. All your goodies are in there. So that's perfect. And in this end, I've bought a nice little vanilla hand cream, and I'm going to attempt to get that in there. I appreciate it's a little bit big, so wish me for luck, everybody. I think it's just about going to work. It's pretty tight, but I think it will work. Okay, so let's seal up this end as well. You can see the lid in there, but it's going to stay in there. It's not going anywhere. Perfect. There we go. So the cracker is coming together nicely. So what I want to do is just to attach the snap now, because it has to stay fixed to both ends when you pull the cracker. So just with a little bit of glue, I'm just going to attach the cracker to the inside. So I'm just going to glue that in there. Hold that for a second or two. That's it, it's done the job. I'm going to cut the end off when it pokes out the end, and I'm going to do the other end. So that's our second little bow, and what I'm going to do now is just to cut the ribbon off at an angle just to tidy up those ends. And what I'm going to do now is to glue these in place in the middle. Okay. And just one last thing to do now is to stick a little label on to say who it's for. Hope she likes it. So I've made a little bow out of the same paper and I'm just going to stick that on top with the label. Okay. There we go. So there's my little cracker all finished. And here's a couple more that I made.
Fantastic job, Dawn. Before I make my own Christmas crackers, I'm going to tell you a bit about the origins of the cracker. And I'm sure that you all know that way back in France, the kiddies were given sugared almonds in paper bags for all sorts of festive occasions. Every now and then there would be a bit of a tug of war with the bags and they would split open with a big bang. But it was Thomas Smith, who was a London baker back in 1840, who had the idea of putting bonbons in a cracker and also adding a romantic theme or a riddle. And he thought that would do it. He thought that would be incredibly successful, but it wasn't. So he thought again and he thought, yes, I know what I need to do. I need to put an exploding strip in the cracker. So the chemically treated piece of paper went in the cracker and the rest is history. And by the end of the century, he was making millions of crackers. And after that, he was adding toys and games and hats. And basically with a cracker, you can put anything in it. So that's why it's fun to make your own at Christmas. You can really personalise them. And now for the jokes and mottos I'm putting in my Christmas crackers. I thought I would go through all the top 100 cracker jokes and handpick them this year, because it's quite often you open it and you groan, don't you? Well, you might groan to my selection, but here they are. Okay, it's cracker joke time. So here we go. A man walked into a bar. Ouch. I have this incredible ability to predict what's inside a wrapped present. It's a gift. I bought my son a fridge for Christmas and I can't wait to see his face light up when he opens it. Okay, so why does Santa have 3 gardens? So he can ho, ho, ho. Okay, for the singers amongst you, and I know there are a few, who is Santa's favourite singer? Elvis Presley. And staying on that theme, what do elves post on social media? Elfies. Okay, so what song do you sing at a snowman's party? Free's a jolly good fellow, Free's a jolly good fellow. Okay, for the cat lovers, how do cats greet each other at Christmas? A furry Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now a lot of you will know this one, so please feel free to join in. How does Good King Wenceslas like his pizza? Deep pan, crisp and even. And what's a duck's favourite carol? In the bleak midwinter. I like that one. Okay, and finally, I was trying to remember who my partner was in Sandy Prawn Productions. And then it dawned on me. Thanks everyone for listening, and time to make crackers. Okay, here we go then, making Christmas crackers. And I've got this really lovely paper, quite modern really, with all the baubles on it. I thought it was rather lovely. So I've cut that, and I'm going to do this slightly differently to the way Dawn did it. So we've got 3 toilet rolls, which will go in there to give our cracker shape. And I've got my cracker snaps. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to glue that just on the inside of the paper. So in fact, if I put my, just to get the position, so I think about there and about there, it'll be fine. Just stick that down. Give it a minute. Now I'm going to put the rolls back in the middle, and then I'm going to fold this over, and then I'm going to glue it just to seal that over. So get my glue, try not to get it on the table. That's the main thing here, I think. Okay, let's line that back up, roll it round. Okay. Okay, starting to look a little bit like a cracker. Now my crackers I'm doing one for Dawny, I'm doing one for my brother-in-law, and I'm doing one for my hubby. So this is for my brother-in-law. I know he's watching, so he'll be excited about this. So I've got my little bottle, his Christmas hat, and his little sandy prawn cracker joke. So they'll now go inside the cracker. Just feed them in if I can. Okay, I'm just going to feel now where that join is between the two. There's one there and there's one there. And I'm just gently just going to twist it just a little bit. So we've got those two areas there. Okay, I'm just going to put a lovely little bow on there. Okay, that's one. Okay, just do exactly the same here. Tie a bow. So I just need to find the rolls, just pull those out now. So we've got a nice cracker shape, and then I just need to trim the ends. So I think about that'd be good. Just a little bit of tidying. There's my first Christmas cracker. So there's my 3 crackers finished, and I would actually recommend that you make a note of which one's which, because I can't remember which one has which present in it.